Howdy ho, Peglineers, it is Clippedshots here, back with another modded challenge run from you guys. This one is from Robosaurus, saying skip all relics. You can only take orbs, any orbs that you want, no restrictions other than not taking relics. Also, I can start with any relic that I think would make this run possible. So let's go ahead and get started, and as we go, I will go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about what I think is going to make this run possible and why I chose the recombobulator as my relic of choice. So we're going to skip the relics and see what we got. So my thought process here is if I can somehow get a Bob orb and fully upgrade it, that's going to be my best chance at beating this challenge. And here's why, right? Any orb, even if they get a crit, which you have to, target specifically, is only going to do at most 13 damage per peg. Okay? So that means, how do I get the most damage out of the orbs that I have? Well, the answer's simple, right? You turn pegs into bombs, and those pegs become 35 damage worth instead of the simple 13 damage or whatever. So it effectively doubles the damage of a peg, assuming you can turn enough of them in. Now, that's of course the problem here, right? Is we have to actually turn them into bombs. And if you don't get the orb you want, which is very possible, then you're SOL anyways, right? You're going to be in trouble times regardless. Here it doesn't matter where I go, because obviously at the end of the day I can't pick it up anyways, so we gotta skip it, and we're gonna go off to the right here. This is ironically going to be one of the easiest videos for me to edit because I don't have to add in anything extra, so that's gonna be a thing. I don't really want any of these, but I guess the best one, if I was going to take one, would be the one on the far left. Not that I'm going to take it, but if there was one to take, it would be this one. Ideally, what I want to do is I want to not get orbs. So if I can, I'm going to try my best not to get any orbs. We'll try to go down this route so we can guarantee ourselves that right there. And then we'll just do this path and hope for the best. No guarantees though. Okay, down to the right we go. Let's see. That seems to work pretty well. Nice. Looks, we definitely got it. There's no way that we can go all the way to the left off the bottom two rows. Okay, I'm gonna embrace the lightning. Not really what I wanted to do. Hopefully, ideally, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run into a mirror, an Ouroboros mirror, and I'm going to, in that Ouroboros mirror, I'm going to grab the Ouroboros, right? And then after I grab the Ouroboros, what I'll do is hopefully be able to get the Bob orb right afterwards, and then after I get the Bob orb, then go in and grab there we go, that was good, then go in and grab the other item that I want, other items that I need. That's hopes and dreams. Well, when I say grab the other stuff, I just mean upgrade my orbs. That's really going to be the key here, upgrading my orbs. We'll see though. No idea if that's going to be a possibility. Nice, that was good. See, all these guys are dead from that one bomb. Okay, we'll upgrade the lightning because that can actually detonate bombs. So if I get a chance to get a oh, that's not good. Well, that's all right. If we get a chance to get a oh my gorb, I'll definitely take it because the oh my gorb is actually going to be pretty good. Alrighty, I can't take it. I gotta keep on remembering I can't take it. Now, if this challenge doesn't pan out, obviously it's a pretty quick one because I don't have to think about anything. I just gotta go. But what I'll do is I'll swap out my starting orbs for level 2 Bob orbs and go from there. Assuming again, I can't succeed with what I have right now. We're just gonna, I don't even want to duplicate anything. Let's duplicate a random orb. Yeah, we want to go left here. So we're just gonna want to sink it in. So I still stand by this philosophy, right? I keep on testing it to see if it changes, but almost every time, like unequivocally, it always does the same thing, and it's this, right? If you have a path and you get to choose where you go, left or right, and you want to go a certain direction, but it's not like a clear path. It's kind of like that previous map where it's like a checkerboard. If you happen to go in and the first direction that you go, like let's say you make the orb hit a peg so that it goes to the right, then it's almost guaranteed to go right and be good. That was wild. I did 2 refreshes right next to each other, like back to back. Okay, we're gonna go and grab this guy up here and do that. There we go. We actually might even be able to get a, another one. No dice though. That's all right. That was enough to not take damage this turn, and that's enough for me. That was unfortunate. Not quite enough not to take damage that time. But that is okay though. I think we can actually grab that, and I think we'll be kind of okay-ish. Let's see. No, completely missed. The whiff. The whifflecopter. I thought I had it dead on, but nope, not quite. Okay, we're gonna toss it right here in the middle. Nice, hit that refresh. Let's go. Refresh me. Okay, close but no cigar. We can definitely detonate that bomb though, and we got it. We're hurt, more hurt than I'd like to be, but hey, you know what it is, what it is. Still nothing that I want. I'm trying to keep my deck relatively small, and that's why I want to go to a lot of question marks. Oh, I don't know why I'm going to these. To be honest, I don't know why I'm going to these. I'm playing it like I normally would. Doesn't really matter too much. I should technically be taking more fights though, over this, but it should be all right though. I mean, especially with like certain things, you're just gonna get it or you're not gonna get it, and that's just what's gonna happen. Either you do or you don't. All right, let's grab that question mark again. Go from there. And see, so one of the biggest problems that we end up having, right, is not enough damage. If we had enough damage, it'd be a totally different story, but because we don't have enough damage, we're not getting anything that's going to increase our damage. So my thought process here is, okay, we're not getting anything that's going to increase our damage. Okay, we're not going to, we're going to be stuck at base damage. So I could get one thing that increases my damage over time, like the dumbbell, or let's say the shrewd scales or something, right? Could get something like that. And sure, that helps if you're reloading a lot, but you don't want to be reloading and letting the enemies advance unless you have an orb that's going to go through the enemies. And the only thing that does that is either level 3 Bramble, an AoE orb that does little damage, stuff like that. And it becomes problematic, to say the least. It becomes problematic. Because that's really problematic, I think the best way to get the mix of both worlds is bombs. So that's why I'm going all out on this. I can't grab that. I gotta hold myself back and pretend I can't grab it. I mean, pretend that I remember all the time. Let's go for that lightning. I mean, not lightning, the crit. My bad. And see, all those did basically as much as one bomb would have done. So one bomb would have done more than that. There you go. See, so now we got 2 bombs and we basically tripled our damage, which is really good. The big thing here now is going to be refreshing the board, which is problematic because we only have 2 refreshes. So like I said, we'll try this out here and we'll see how this is going. By the way, I'm pretty sure I haven't said this yet. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Overall today, I've been relatively productive. So something to tell you guys about in my life is I have this I have these doors in my house. They're all old doors, but 2 doors in particular that I'm thinking of. And these doors, the problem or not problem or whatever you want to call it, is that they're old, so they sag. And because they sag, that becomes problematic. So, it is what it is. Well, anyways, I've been fixing those doors, taking them off their hinges and trying to fix it. We might die to this guy. I'll be entirely honest. We might die. There's not like a good spot for me to toss this, and the refreshes are outside. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty guys, and we're back. So again, this is the same idea, except I did think about it a little bit and I thought, you know what? If I started with anything other than a level 1 Bob Orb, it wasn't gonna be that easy I mean, it was going to be too easy in my head, at least in these early stages. So I decided to go ahead and start off with level 1 Bob Orb and just be happy with it. For the most part, it should be just fine. As long as I'm going for bombs, no problems. As you see, it just detonated a bomb by itself. Now, ideally, I get a couple of refreshes along the way in terms of bombs, so I can actually do a little bit more damage than maybe I would be doing otherwise. But overall, though, I think we'll be all right. We're just gonna toss into these bombs. Should be fine. There you go. 2 bombs, that's enough to take it out. Take them out. Okay, we won't take any other orbs unless it's healing, and we're gonna go for just regular fights as much as possible. We don't need any special fights, because the special fights don't really matter. But the regular fights will play a pretty big role in helping us level up our orbs. And also maybe getting a healing orb of some sort. That's gonna be really big as well, because obviously if we don't have a healing orb, well, we might run into problems. Slight problems, but problems nonetheless. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm hoping for the best. Fingers crossed. And that was an interesting bomb. I didn't realize it was that low. Alrighty. Fingers crossed. There's a couple more bombs. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna get smacked a little bit. This is actually why a healing orb would be really awesome. Also, something like an Oh My Gorb might be really good too. Simply because an Oh My Gorb would also help me increase the damage of, well, it would help reduce stages like this, making them easier to handle. Now, of course, there's no guarantees, but we'll keep trying and see what happens. See, we didn't really even take that much, and there's a level up for one of them. So pretty much perfect already, right at the gate. Pretty much doing the best I can do. Like I said, I think this is the only way to make it possible. I have already tried before to do a no relics run, and just a default no relics run, nothing special. And yeah, it didn't pan out the way you might imagine it would. So as much as possible, we're just gonna get as many bombs and just keep going from there. Right now, that was a really good haul of bombs. Yep, there you go. We're gonna toss it way down here and see if by chance we can get it to stay on this side. There we go. And it's coming back across. Maybe it stays here. Nope, but we did get another bomb, so I think that's gonna do it for them. I think it's 70 points of damage. I think it's 2 bombs. Nope, it's 3 bombs. More than 70 points. Another Bob Orb is actually totally fine. I'll go and snag it up, but that's the last one I'm gonna take though. I don't want to take any more because any more than 4 is really gonna be cluttering up my deck. And so if I need to heal, well, that's going to become problematic. So let's not go too crazy with that, shall we? Alrighty. There's one. Again, it's going to be slightly troublesome, but it's okay though. Try our best. Oof. Nice. No bomb there, which is unfortunate, but we did open up this pathway here. So now we get 2 bombs, and that actually takes out everyone here, I think. Yeah, everyone here. And opens up the door for another guy. Let's go to refresh the board. That's the main thing we want to do, refresh the board. Now we can snag the bombs and go crazy. It's a little bit problematic, but it should be all right. There you go. If we had gotten one more bomb, we wouldn't have taken any more damage here. But one hit is totally fine by me. I'm not going to complain. I'm actually very happy with that. That's 2 bombs too, so works out really nicely. Let's upgrade another orb. The more orbs we have at level 2, the quicker stages will go. So we're definitely gonna go for that. Also, if you guys haven't, go ahead and take a sip of water today. Stay hydrated. It's really important. And I know that I never drink enough water, so me reminding you is reminding myself. Alrighty, we really need a bomb. There you go. Perfect. That's 2 bombs. That takes out everything here again. Now, you could theoretically get lucky and get like default orbs with a bunch of upgrades. But the problem with that is you have to keep playing over and over and over again, like 100 times to get that just the right combination, right? Because that would be really difficult, just getting the right combination of orbs. or of runs, like rooms, so that you have the right orbs, you have the right everything. And you know, that's cool and all, but that's also just not really my cup of tea. I don't know if I want to spend like 6 hours trying to get that perfect run. It might happen right away, but it also might take 12 hours, you know, it might take the entire day. So definitely this is the way for me, is tweak it a little bit, make it as possible as I can while still holding true to it. And there we go. 13 health. I actually lost health there. It's unfortunate. Not happy about that, actually. That was a really bad throw, to be honest. But regardless, though, we will keep on upgrading if given the opportunity, because upgrading is going to be just the best way for us to go about this. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, it worked. Not the way I wanted it to, but it worked. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's go and toss it right in here. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, fantastic. Okay, ideally we get a couple bombs right here, but let's go ahead and toss that bomb there. There we go. That's actually phenomenal. Oh, wow. That was great. 5 damage, but it's okay. We get 2 more and everything else is on the board. So if we get like a couple more bombs, we win. Not quite, but with this, we should be good. There we go. Oh, 5 more health. It's all right. This gives us a chance to actually heal up. Maybe. Nope. No dice. We actually lost a lot of health on that one. Yeah, we're gonna go and heal up here and just go on down. Like I said, no more bob orbs for us. Ideally, we definitely don't want to go that way, so we're gonna skip the chest. We don't even need it. We don't even need it. It's weird that they give you that option to skip, like the chest. I feel like no one would ever use that. But equally though, I guess if you're doing challenge runs, then you absolutely are. And maybe that's actually something they could do in the future, is do challenge runs, like actual challenge runs, you know? Do like weekly challenges where they're like, oh, here's your character with your orbs, and it gives you like the restrictions and everything automatically, so you don't have to remember it like I do. That'd be super awesome. Alrighty, we don't need that orb at all, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to refresh the board though, because that will actually be extremely useful. Not too bad, not too bad. Level 1 bob orb, but that's okay. Get those, nice. That was a really good setup. So yeah, I mean, I think this is possible. I definitely think this is doable, especially now that we have some healing and we actually have the bob orbs. The bob orbs make this possible, right? Normal relics and normal orbs. This would probably not be possible, even if you had like the strongest orbs in the game, and you had like, I don't even know what would be the best. Maybe the best would be like a short stack or something, right? Because then you would just have extra damage. I know we talked about this a little bit before, but it's really difficult to say for certain what would be the best. There we go. There we go. Okay, that was great. Try to get this one to be a bomb. Try to get that one to be a bomb. One of those two. There you go. Perfect. My cursor is loading something. Uh-oh. Computer, what are you doing? Stop. Chill. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit of damage here. But if we happen to get 2 bombs, then it's all over. It's all ogre. Okay. Not 2 bombs there. Not quite 2 bombs that time around. Let's see. Not quite either, but we did open the door to that, so now we'll be able to grab that and be all good. I was gonna say, hopefully it was gonna be the I was really hoping it would be the Nosferatu, because see how it's hitting a bunch of orbs? A bunch of pegs. I'd be able to hit a bunch of pegs and be all good. Oh, but anyways, going back to my door story. So I've been tweaking the door to my room a bunch because, like I said, it sags and it's just been wrong, right? So I kind of over tweaked it once, and now I tweaked it back and it wasn't happy. And then I remembered something. A long time ago, we put spacers in the door, and the reason why is because the door had basically moved itself away. Here, we're gonna go for this first. The reason I want to go for this first is because I want to get as many bombs in play as possible before I toss out the Nosferatu. There you go. There you go. Because the Nosferatu will actually make should actually be able to hit a bunch of bombs. So that's the hopes and dreams here. There you go. Perfect. Now hopefully get the Nosferatu and we can just, yep, there you go. Do that number. Have it hit a bunch of bombs. No, it didn't do anything for me. Oh gosh, the Nosferatu has not been my friend lately. Not been my friend lately. Oh, sorry. We are hitting pretty well with these bombs, though. That's the good news. We're hitting pretty well with these bombs. Only one bomb, and there you go. We got him. If we can heal up, that'd be pretty nice. Because it is before. How many more? We got one more. I'm gonna go and upgrade. Honestly, I'm gonna go and upgrade. Might have been the wrong choice. Might have been, but having that extra bomb on every throw, I can guarantee one extra bomb every single throw. And by doing that, it actually almost guarantees me to get enough bombs to go through stages. So definitely doing that. That's like the best thing I can possibly do. There you go. If I'm lucky, I get a refresh here. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be lucky though, but you have no idea because this orb is going everywhere. Look at that. I think we killed out the whole stage. Oh, 5 away. Okay, that's all right. Okay, let's see if we can maybe ricochet it, bounce it off. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. And another one that was perfect timing. But we killed everything. This time we are gonna heal. Not that I'm really too concerned because of this boss, but everything's level 2. Now that everything's level 2, the first peg that anything hits is gonna cause a bomb to explode. So that would be awesome. Also, I think what's it called? I think at some point in the near future, I am going to be doing some work to do that. I shouldn't have thrown that, to be honest. Right now, I probably shouldn't have thrown it. Sorry, getting a little bit distracted. My brain's everywhere all the time. But in the near future, I'm going to be getting stuff together so I can do a actual graphic, so that I can show off each relic as we snag them. There we go. Not too bad. Not the greatest, but every little bit is going to help. Every little bit's going to help. And see, I don't mind getting hurt. Getting hurt's not going to be that big of a deal, especially now. Ideally, I was going to hit that right down there, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Okay, let's try this. Crit? No crit. 15 health, 16 health. Well, I lost more health than I got again. So that's the thing. That's okay though. Nice. That was pretty good. Lots of bombs. I mean, he's pretty hurt and he's constantly getting hurt too. That's actually the awesome part, right? Bombs deal damage to everything, so they're constantly hurting the main guy, even if he's protected by walls or whatever it may be. That's enough to take him out, and we're good. Our horrible Nosferatu didn't have anything to do. There you go. The Matryoshka shell is actually going to be a really super solid choice. Oh, alrighty, and we're back. That was a mishap and a half, but let's see if we can recover from that. We're gonna do the same thing. We're in a slightly different situation. Since I accidentally picked up a relic, decided to go back and play through it and just pick up where we left off. So here we are, back to where we left off, more or less. We're in a slightly worse position, unfortunately, but we're still just about where we were. So it is what it is, and we'll hope for the best. So yeah, that's a whoopsies on my part. Sometimes that just happens, and you know, when it happens, it happens. C'est la vie. Alright, let's go ahead and go down here so we can get a refresh by chance, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be that lucky. Unironically, even though this might be a relatively quick video in some aspects, it's still gonna take me quite a while to get through, because I had to go back and basically play like that first stage another 3 times or so, because I could not get it close to where we are now. So let's see. Whatever gives us more fights is whatever I'm going to take, and I think that's going to be the right path here. That's going to be more fights, and this left path here will be more fights. So hopefully we can do that outcome, and we'll be all good. The big fights don't really matter. I just got to remember, don't take relics, don't take relics. I was going to see if I could possibly find a way to like write out the extra relic that I picked up, but it didn't seem to be very feasible to do, so I didn't do it. Also, my room is getting hot now. I was trying my best to not have the air on, so if you guys ever heard it, it wouldn't be there, but unfortunately it's just gonna have to be there this time around. Either way though, I mean, I'll accept my mistakes and have to do what I have to do to rectify them. Also, this totally works out just fine. It will suck a little bit because I am gonna have a little bit less health. And having less health is not the most amazing thing in the world. I did kind of suffer the consequences of that in the first stage. I got really close to dying, whereas before I didn't really get that close to dying, even though the health didn't really help me because I was only using it negatively. But regardless, I mean, health is health, and whenever you get a chance to have it, it's kind of the best thing for you. So let us go. Alrighty, we will upgrade orbs whenever we can. That is definitely within the realm of possibility. Alrighty, if we can't get past the wall, that is the final boss on this stage. If we can't get past the wall, then I think it's very clear to say that you have to have relics of some kind. Because like I said, this is the highest damaging build we can do, kind of. It's not exactly, but it's close. It's close to it. Like I said, it's just simply because we have the most damage, because we double the amount of pegs that we double the damage any orb could do at max level with this. But obviously we're only hitting like 1/4 of the pegs, so it's kind of a gamble. It's kind of like a back and forth wishy-washy sort of thing. But like most other builds, it definitely builds up. And one thing that this one does that a lot of other builds wouldn't do is, first of all, it gives you the opportunity, the availability, the possibility, whatever you want to call it, of actually being able to defeat something like the wall. Because I think we've done the math on it. I think someone did the math for me. And if we had, like, let's say the Omega Orb max level, we wouldn't be able to actually beat the wall. The wall would still have too much health for us. So ultimately, we would still not win. At least like this, we actually can win against something like the wall, because we can we can make the bombs come back, and then just keep on hitting the bombs and doing more damage. And the longer the fight persisted, the more damage we would do, because ultimately, every time we go through an area, we're adding more bombs to it. Just like we are in this little area on the bottom left-hand side. You notice now there's a bunch of bombs. I was kind of hoping I didn't get that refresh, because we just barely detonated them, and the next orb would have been a much better orb to do that. But there we go. There we go. See, cleared out that whole front row and half of his health. Let's see if we can get that refresh. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. That's okay though. We don't always need to get a refresh. Just the more we get, the better off we'll be. Here in a second though, we will get this guy, and that guy will actually be a pretty big help for us. Let's see if we can get some bombs here. Maybe get a refresh, a bounce back refresh. I mean, it's getting really close to it, but no dice on that one. That guy's at 10 HP, and this guy's at barely any. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Look at that whole section there is bombs, which is perfect. It means we have a high chance of detonating a bunch of bombs there, and hopefully just getting everything cleared out. Just like that, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and upgrade. And we can't grab any relics. I gotta keep on telling myself that. No relics, no relics, no relics. Otherwise, I'll make a mistake again. If I make a mistake again, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna go back and rectify it, because it was already difficult enough to fix it the previous time. But I'll try my best not to, and hopefully, if I do make a mistake, it won't be on anything too significant. That's gonna be the hopes and dreams here. There we go. That was good. Nice. Okay, keep on turning more and more. The longer this orb stays in flight, the better off it'll be, because we want as many orbs to be bombs as possible. Right there. Perfect. Look at that. Already tons of bombs being added to the board. And like I said, technically this would be doable. If your first relic was the recombobulator, and then you just kept getting the bob orbs, then this would be like the way to go. So let's see if this is the right choice. And I mean, everything, you know, it's all just about lining up. This game is RNG, so if it lines up properly, then it works out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm down to get a docked orb, to be entirely honest, just because a little bit of extra health would not be something I would complain about. Also, I just played a lot of that previous section in triple speed, so very happy that we're good now. Now we're back to where we were. The only difference is 3 of the orbs are level 3 instead of level 2, and the Nosferatu we had is actually now a docked orb. Funny how that works, right? Either way though, this is pretty good. Turned a lot of pegs into bombs already, and we detonated a bunch of bombs too, which is actually really awesome, because the more bombs we can detonate, the better off we'll be. What will happen is we can refresh here in just a second like this, and now we'll have a bunch of bombs on the board, just kind of scattered around, because every bomb that we hit gets refreshed. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alrighty. Unironically, this was going to be one of the least like editing videos I would have to do, because I didn't have a lot of like big mistakes, but now I got to go back in and I got to edit out all the mistakes I had. Just kind of splice it together. I think we're gonna go for that bottom one down there, but actually we'll just keep going. The more we hit, the better off we'll be anyways. If we get lucky and hit the refresh, then we're good. If we don't, well, we don't. That's just life. Okay, we're good now. Let's do that. Okay, we do have to hit it now. We like actually have to hit it, so we'll do that really fast. And look at that, we hit a bunch more anyways. It works out for me. And there we go. Go off, skyrocket little orb. This is ironically turning into a very similar build as the other rub orb build that we had, since we have so many bombs just flying around like mad. Okay, he's right up in our face, and unfortunately we're gonna take a hit. He's dead now though. Actually, he's not dead. He needs one more. Can't believe it. One more. Okay, if we get an option to heal here, we're definitely healing. I don't wanna be trapped. There we go. Probably should have refreshed a little bit earlier, and maybe that would have been the difference between taking damage and not taking damage. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, that's as good as that's gonna be. Okay, definitely healing there. Can't take a relic. Can't take a relic. Don't get trapped, me. Don't get trapped. Can't take a relic here. And this is also something that was happening, is it would kind of pick my path for me. Definitely wanted to go far left there, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna go and skip that chest, not even be tempted by it. We guarantee have a fight there on the right side, so I want to go to the right side, make sure I get that fight. One of the things I really want to avoid is not being leveled up enough. This is actually really good. I can get rid of the level 2 docked orb. Sorry, bob orb for a level 2 docked orb, I think. Yeah, just level up. Ooh, make sure it's an upgrade, not a get rid of this orb. Also, the nice thing is I don't really have to worry about my health too much, because we won't get hit in the next stage. If anything, we'll just die in the next stage. So we'll find out here in a second what it's going to be. But hopefully it's not dying, and it's actually surviving. Win. We will have to heal here though. 100% we're gonna have to heal here. There's no doubt in my mind we get away without healing. So I'm really happy that we're getting some refreshes on the board. That really makes a big difference. What's nice is I can toss this towards a refresh. Guarantee that refresh. Ooh, and that's a pretty good spot for it. Because we might get that crit too. There we go. Hopefully this is a full heal. It's close enough. I'm not really too concerned about it now. I'll toss it again anyways, because I can just detonate a bunch of bombs regardless. And this might kill everything anyways. We might have enough bombs here just to take out the board. If not, well, we'll just have to keep trying. Okay, not quite, but pretty close though, I would argue. Let's see. That's pretty good over there. Pretty good roundup of bombs. Not amazing, but pretty good. I really like when the bombs get split up and they're kind of everywhere. I think that's like the best way for me to get the most out of my bombs. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, so it's kind of like a little bit sporadic and kind of goes everywhere. But that was a pretty good haul. Yep, he's only at 100 some health left. Let's see. Oh, that was super unfortunate. But again, here, damage doesn't matter. I could be at 1 HP and move on to the next stage and everything's fine. Nope. And no, we don't. We don't take items here. We don't take items. I keep on looking at them like, ooh, I want this. And I gotta keep on slowing myself down for a second, being like, no, I don't want it. I actually don't. Okay, we're gonna go over here really quick. We want all these bombs in this area. And the reason why is because the refreshes are here. So even if we don't get them, getting the refreshes is gonna make quite a big difference. Oh wow. Okay, that was unfortunate. I don't actually want to hit the refreshes per se. I just want bombs to be in that area where the refreshes are, because I can toss the bombs in and get as much damage in as possible. Really, that's really what it boils down to. So if I get a refresh here, what'll happen is all these empty spaces on the right side will actually become bombs. See, there you go. Now we got tons of bombs over there. And again, this is just doubling our damage potential every time we go through. And so I think this quickly becomes the best way to do a challenge like this, the best possibilities. Because like I said, you know, you're doubling the damage, but you're not hitting as many pegs and dealing damage with each peg. So, you know, a little bit of spice. Now this, we really need to get it way over there. Somehow we need to start digging away at this, because if you notice, those refreshes are in a very precarious spot. We have a big open area here on the left. And the right side just is not open, which is very, very not good. Good news is we can at least keep on whittling away at it. And as we whittle it down, we get closer and closer to hitting that refresh. There we go. Now we're good. Everything's solved. And now we have so many bombs on the board that we get bounced back up quite a bit. So again, damage goes up. Pretty happy about that. Also, if you guys enjoy these challenges, here's a great time to give out a little reminder to make sure to leave a subscription down below so you can get notified whenever I put out more of these videos. And yeah. That's really it. I don't like to ask for much, to be honest. Kind of feel bad asking for it, but equally though, I've actually been told that I should remind, because sometimes people forget. They like your content and they forget. So trying to like find that happy medium where I remind and don't go overboard with it. Also, it looks like we are gonna get through this wall. If we get through this wall, this is like the biggest hurdle to get through, and I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good for the rest of the game. Although it's very uncertain. The certainty is definitely not there. So far, so good though. And see, I did think about a lot of other orbs as relics as possibilities. Like, what is one relic that would give me enough damage? But I've already tested no relics, and I know that no relics is not doable. There's no orb in the game right now that gives you enough damage to go through like the wall, for example, this specific boss. This is like the one boss that's literally like, okay, if you want to beat the game, you have to pick something else. You have to not go this route. There we go. Okay. Really hoping it just bounces up. There you go. Look at that. Now we got this huge volley of bombs, and we're going to be absolutely golden. I wonder if hitting a bomb counts towards this orb's ability to turn pegs into bombs. I kind of don't think it does, but it might. Wow. I'm curious to see how many bombs are the board now. And there we go. Just like that, we got it. Still can't grab any relics. Stop looking at them. Stop looking at them. Oh my gosh, I was looking at them like, yeah, I definitely want this. But no. Stop. Go away. They're not for you. Okay. This is actually really good. This is a really awesome stage because I won't take any damage. Mirrors, they can't attack you. They only reflect your damage back, and it's only if it can be reflected back. So in this specific case, it can't be reflected back. It's bombs and nothing actually hits them. Something like lightning also doesn't do anything. So very good. Also, I am going to try a slightly different strategy in how I record videos for probably like a week or so. And part of that is so that I can maybe make even more videos. But you know, it's all about how you do things, and that's why part of what I'm trying to do now is what's it called, is just save myself time in little spots. So anywhere I can save myself time is going to be super big. There we go, not too bad. There we go, we got him. Knock him out. Okay, we're gonna skip that. We don't need any of those, and down we go. That was good. Almost too far over. Okay, we can ignore it. Don't need anything from it. Don't need it. I'm gonna skip this. I don't even want to see it. Don't even want to see it. I don't even need fights anymore because I think everything is level 3 or close enough to it that it won't really matter. Yeah, everything's level 3, so we're good. Also, if you guys are interested, I have a Discord and a Twitch channel. If you guys want to check those out, they're in the description below. And yeah, you guys might enjoy it. I play other games on there on my Twitch. And yeah, if you guys want to chat with me, have a little conversation or something, that's the perfect spot to do it. I'm a little bit more available there whenever I possibly can be. Try to make sure I hang out with you guys and make myself open to conversations whenever possible. But I'm pretty active in responding with text communication, so it's up to you guys if you guys are interested. Just know it's there. Ooh, no. Yeah, see, and this is why we have the docked orb. Specifically for things like this. I know that I'm not always gonna succeed at like taking everything down early on. So yeah. Sometimes we're gonna get a little bit, you know, weathered down. And sometimes we won't. But yeah, if I get too hurt, then I can use a docked orb to do that. It's gonna go and take the damage. We're gonna go, oh no, toss it a little bit too far, made it a little bit too late. There you go. Yeah, we're getting close. There we go. See, it's always gonna be on the right side. Okay, this is a little bit of a spooky stage. I don't really want to hurt myself too much, so I'm gonna try to just kind of send them off on the sides and see if I can just like turn a couple things into bombs as I go. There you go, not too bad. I will use the docked orb here. It'll be a really good choice actually. Because the docked orb can actually do a bunch of damage while equally healing me. So it's a really good choice here. There you go. Everyone's right on my face. Let's go ahead and get the 151 first, or 100 and whatever. Make sure that we have that damage going out. There we go. Now we're almost full HP again, which is really good. We definitely need it. There's the 2 red bombs that we needed and nothing else. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now we heal up and we're good to go. Let's go down here on the left. I could have totally skipped that, but I also didn't look at the map, so you never know what you might find as well. Nothing good is what I'll tell you. Nothing good. This one's definitely a no bueno stage. Not super fond of it. We want to detonate as many bombs as possible as well, so. Oh yeah, what's it called? I totally forgot. The reason I was bringing up the door is actually because I was going to tell you guys about this idea, philosophy that I kind of have in my brain. And that's as much as possible, I think it's a really good idea to learn about everything that you can, especially while you're young. Like if you're younger than 25 years old, I highly recommend you go out and just, you know, start playing an instrument, learning a language, something, because at the end of the day, once you turn 25, I'm gonna go to the right side. I don't want to fight a boss. I don't want to fight a boss. Once you turn 25, you actually your ability to learn actually starts to go down. No, that's unfortunate. Yeah, your ability to learn quickly, I should say. Not your ability to learn. Your ability to learn quickly, your neuroplasticity actually goes down. And because of that, you're kind of limited on how long you have to learn. So, you know, that's my piece of advice. It's not like you can't learn quickly. You absolutely can, but you know, you want to learn as quickly as possible, as long as possible, and doing that at a young age is definitely the faster way to do it. So that's my recommendation to you guys, my piece of wisdom / food for thought for the day. So take it with a grain of salt. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you do, then that's great. There we go. That's pretty good. Alrighty. We don't need any health. I'm not going to worry about it for the moment. If this guy somehow gets up to me, or the next guy somehow gets up to me, and I need a heal, then I will have it. Or if I somehow detonate a bunch of these red bombs, I'll definitely use it. But I think we're going to be fine. I don't think we're going to have to worry about it. I was going to say, if it was my next orb, I'd have also used it, because I can probably kill this guy with it. There we go. Now will be our next orb. Perfect. Oh! Okay, we might have hurt ourselves more by doing this. Toss it way down there. Yeah, we hurt ourselves more by doing that. Whoops. It's alright, heal up anyways. That was a mistake, but it's okay. We'll learn from our mistakes. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work, but I thought I would be able to get enough bombs. Obviously that was not the case. We'll wait off a little bit on this because we definitely need to turn more pegs into bombs first. Once we turn enough pegs into bombs, then I think we'll toss in the good old docked orb. Ideally, we get this guy taken care of first, or quickly. It looks like he is going to be taken care of pretty quick here, so not too concerned. And since we've been detonating a bunch of bombs, it's actually really good because, what's it called? Whenever we use our docked orb, we'll have a bunch of bombs everywhere. No, it just went straight down. Yeah, we'll use it. Try to use it at least. There we go. There's the refresh we wanted. There's a bunch of bombs too. Not yet, but at least now we're not taking damage, and this is all just healing. There we go. No frets, no worries, no qualms or queries. Let's go and detonate that bomb really fast. Bingo. That's, well, not really bingo, eh? It's alright. Let's get this. And now we should hopefully get a bunch of bombs. Hopefully. They kind of disappear on us every once in a while, so not perfect. There we go. Gonna go and skip that, and I think we can just go straight through. This might be... Let's say we might not make it. I'm gonna keep trying though. Feels though we can. No! We keep getting closer and closer. There we go. We got it that time. Yeah, I was trying not to go to the sides and go in the fire, because that's not the most amazing thing in the world. Nice. That was perfect. I wanted that bomb to be right in my face. gonna keep on trying to get more bombs like right up in our face, just so we can have the ability to refresh into bombs. You know, really just kind of makes like a cage for us. We're gonna go for that refresh over here though. There we go. There we go. Sorry if this video turns out to be a little bit longer and a little bit less interesting, but we'll see what happens. I have no idea if I'll win, actually. My biggest concern at the moment is health. Will I have enough health to win? I think I can win. I just don't know if I'll have enough health to win. Okay, that's really good. That's enough bombs to take care of them. That's enough health to heal me up all the way. So I think we're going to be in the best possible condition to win. Assuming this last fight goes well. Let's skip the chest. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. Don't be tempted. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, this is going to be an interesting fight. I have no idea how this is going to go. We'll definitely get hurt a little bit. Hopefully we have a heal at the end. And hopefully this is just like, you know, one and done. That's hopes and dreams here. One and done. And you know, another thing I didn't really consider about doing bombs, like bob orbs, as our main source of damage, is it also gives propellant to the orbs, right? It gives force to them. And that's something that's actually really, really useful, because what ends up happening is it'll pop them back up. And so it keeps them in play longer. So yeah, I think this is like the best outcome. Also, hopefully this is good enough Robosaurus, because like I said, I know that the relics by themselves, it wouldn't pan out. No relics by themselves and just regular orbs. If I didn't start off modded like this, I guarantee you I would not have succeeded, or not have succeeded coming this far. Like I said, I have tried a no relic run before, and yeah, well, I know how it goes, to say the least. I know how it goes. Okay, down we go, down we go. There we go. And heal up to be full HP. Perfect. Skip that, and hopefully not take damage like that. There we go. I just had to find that little gap to squeeze through. Alrighty. Well, please turn many orbs into bombs and detonate them too. That's one big factor about this, is I actually need to detonate the bombs as well. If not detonate the bombs, they're not really doing as much as they could be doing. So as many orbs as possible, as many pegs as possible, as many bombs as possible. Everything I hit, the better off will be. And that was a decent first toss. That was like almost a fourth of their health. Almost. We'll save that for a little bit later down the road. I want to wait until I'm closer to 50 HP, because that will be definitely better. I didn't get any refreshes, and that was really, really close to getting them. Okay, good. They're all at least a fourth down now. We're going to wait for that refresh right there. We want that refresh. We're going to need to slow it down even. There we go. Perfect. That was like the best I could have done. Not the most amazing, but pretty much the best I could have done. Alrighty. We're gonna go for this tile here, because it has a bunch of bombs ready, teeming with explosiveness, plus a refresh. Plus 2 refreshes, actually. Not just 1, but 2. Okay, this is becoming a little bit more problematic. Alrighty, well, I think it's time to heal. I think I'm gonna go for this tile here. They're getting to deal quite a bit of damage, so becoming problematic. A little bit so. Really want those red bombs, to be entirely honest. Also, the sapper sack might be the other way to do this. Okay. Oh, that was not the best throw in the world, but it's still panned out. Full HP again, but it is giving them the ability to do that. That's not good. Oh, that was not the throw I wanted. No. Things are going a little bit south now. Let's see what we got. Yep. Oh, we are getting into the danger zone. There's not a refresh available for us, and a lot of the things are bombs, so it's jettisoning us out. Let's try this. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're dead here, guys. Oh, wow. That was really, really close. And the only other thing I could think of that would make this doable is the sapper sack. Honestly, bombs are just like the only way to make this doable. But either way though, I think that was a pretty good attempt. Really, really close. And again, if we get challenged like this another time, I'm totally down to try it again with something else, and maybe the sapper sack this time, right? Or next time. I think this was a really good attempt though, and like I said, if I took out the recombobulator and swapped that out for a sapper sack, that even might be doable with a default setup. But equally though, I'm not like keen on doing that kind of run because I just toss my orb off to the side all the time. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody, and adios.